As we get comfortably seated, with our spine upright, shoulders braced back of the head in line with the spine, we come into what is called Usha's Mudra, where we interlace our fingers, keeping our left thumb on top, right thumb sandwiched between the index finger and the left thumb. Usha's Mudra. I repeat, a comfortable Padmasana. Interlace fingers and sandwich the right thumb between the index finger and the left thumb, and rest the mudra on your lap. Intensify the awareness on Usha's Mudra. Let the mind's eye totally focus on the mudra. It's the mudra for hormonal imbalances, harmonizes our hormonal system, improves mental alertness, which we often lose out when we are stressed. Focuses, brings clarity in the mind, enlivens sexuality and its pleasure, and brings a spark to a boring life, a deprived life of an unenliven life. Stimulates the sexual energy of our second chakra, that is the Swadhisthana chakra, aimed at the upper energy centers. Usha's Mudra. In order to control the duality of the sexuality that is enlivened as well as one of the 5 taps of brahmacharya, we do this very advanced duality of Usha's Mudra along with Band. Come into all 3 locks: Mul Band, Udiyan Band, Jalandar Band. Mul Band by locking the perineum between the anus and the pelvis. Udiyan Band bringing the abdominal lock by exhaling and taking the abdomen in. Jalandar Band by coming into a chin lock. Keep breathing normal. Usha's Mudra, Mahaband. If any of the band opens up, bring it into a lock again. Keep breathing normal. If you know Ujjayi, do Ujjayi. Generally, the lower lock opens up fast. So you have to make an extra effort to hold the energies there for a tight lower lock. Applying Usha's Mudra and the lower lock, that is Mul Band, and Jalandar Band. Now release the abdominal lock to do abdominal breathing, deep breathing. Inhale deeply from the nose. Expand your abdomen. Exhale completely. Bring it back to normal. Posture is Padmasana. Mudra is Usha's Mudra. Bands are lower lock of the perineum called Mul Band and upper lock of the chin called Udiyan Band. Abdominal band, that is currently doing abdominal breathing, is in a movement now. Give a very intensified awareness to this duality of Usha's Mudra along with Mul Band as you do deep abdominal breaths. Usha's Mudra, the purpose is to energize the body, to awaken creativity and sexuality. It is supposed to bring about a change. It is for new beginnings. Promotes lot of clarity and mental alertness. Can be done 3 times a day for 15 minutes each. Never underestimate the benefits of mudras. Slowly open up the Usha's Mudra and do alternate nostril kapal bhati, starting from 21, from one nostril, going down in descending order. So we start with closing the left nostril, 21 kapal bhatis from the right, "20" from the left, 19th from the right again. So alternate nostril, come down in descending order. Kapalbhatis, for those who are new, are active exhalations, pulling the abdomen in. While doing Kapalbhati, there is no band, no harness, no lock, no mudra to be applied. Continue. What we are generally doing in the morning 7:30 breathwork sessions has really changed our life forever. From gratitude to asanas to pranayams to mudras to bands to manifestation to every category of breathing from abdominal to throat to diaphragmatic, we've done it all. A huge blend of asana, pranayam, mudra, band. Not only to change that day but to change our life forever. We've done eye yoga, facial gym, throat clearing, abdomen clearing. We've been so successful in reversing innumerable ailments. There are so many of you who have said that I don't even know for which problem I had joined the sessions. It has been that brilliant a journey. Keep going. Keep the energies going. Always allow me to inspire you. Allow me to inspire you to inspire others. When you discontinue the practice, you will be doing one exhalation from one of the nostrils from which you discontinue. Only after that exhalation, start with diaphragmatic breathing. Once again, come into Usha's Mudra. In a Padmasana, the lotus pose. Interlacing the fingers. Right thumb sandwiched between the left thumb and index finger. Usha's Mudra rested close to the navel. Diaphragmatic breathing. Let the inhalation go in the upper abdomen. Let the exhalation come out from the upper abdomen. Inhale very deeply from your nose, feeling your abdomen rise. Exhale from the nostrils too. Diaphragmatic breathing in Usha's Mudra. Usha's Mudra harmonizes our hormones, brings us back into energy mode. Improves mental alertness and clarity. brings more focus. Enlivens sexuality. Stimulating its energies on the second chakra. The Swadhisthana chakra. Swa Adhishthana, one's own abode. Continue diaphragmatic breathing in Usha's Mudra. Slowly start picking up the speed of diaphragmatic breathing in such a way that you come into the bellows breath Bhastrika. Inhalations move the diaphragm. Exhalations move the diaphragm. Diaphragmatic breathing helps in bringing about a lot of clarity and fullness and emptiness in the breaths. Pick up speed. Continue. Completely twist now. Usha's Mudra can stay. Diaphragmatic breathing in Bhastrika in Usha's Mudra. Other side. Center. Relax. Diaphragmatic twist completely in Usha's Mudra again. In Bhastrika, the diaphragmatic breathing. Other side. Center. Discontinue. Take a pause. Stay in Usha's Mudra. Don't do any pranayama. Twist completely. Usha's Mudra stays. Restart. Diaphragmatic Bhastrika. Other side. Center. Discontinue Bhastrika. Stay in Usha's Mudra. See how beautifully diaphragmatic breathing is happening effortlessly now. Now do 3 rounds of box breathing. Inhale to a count of 4, hold to a count of 4, exhale to a count of 4, hold to a count of 4. Box breathing. Inhale 2, 3, 4, hold 2, 3, 4, exhale 2, 3, 4, hold 2, 3, 4. Only 3 rounds. On finishing the 3rd round of box breathing, come into feather touch on the face. All 10 fingertips literally tingling on the face, and restart box pranayam. 4 is to 4 is to 4 is to 4. Make sure your inhalations have completely filled you with oxygenated air. Make sure your exhalations have completely emptied you, removing all expelled air. Box breathing. By now, the awareness is very intensified, not only on the feather touch but also on the 4 is to 4 is to 4 is to 4 ratio of box breathing. Continue here, don't stop. Now only increase your exhalation by a count of 2. Box pranayam ratio 4 is to 4 is to 6 is to 4. Never before have you inhaled oxygen so beautifully. Day to day, sensations have to be felt all day. Last round of ratio 4:4:6:4 of box pranayama. In feather touch. On finishing the last round, continue with full awareness, bringing the hand down, intensifying the awareness to see how the sensations fade away. Don't open the eyes. If you look outside, you won't be able to focus on the tingling. Discontinue box pranayama to allow the sensations to fade away. There's one small assignment today. Set your alarm now for 9, 5, 10, 5, 11, 5. Only 3 times. Set your alarm in your phone to do one round of feather touch. Just one round. In the same ratio of box pranayama 4:4:6:2. I repeat, set your alarm for 5 minutes past 9, 5 minutes past 10, 5 minutes past 11. So 3 times only. One round of feather touch in box pranayama, ratio 4:4:6:2. Inhale to a round of count of 4, hold to a count of 4, exhale to a count of 6, hold to a count of 4. With that, we end today's session. We get ready to slowly open our eyes. And as soon as we open our eyes, we pick up our mobile phone and we set the alarm. Together we are more accountable. So set 3 alarms right now. Thank you all. Thank you for being a part of today's session. Hari Om Tat Sat. Nine 5 a.m., 10:05 a.m., save, 11:05 a.m., that's 5 minutes past 11, save. It'll take you hardly a minute to do it. Feather touch, inhaling to a count of 4, holding to a count of 4, exhaling to a count of 6, holding to a count of 4. 3 times, only one round, every hour from now. Thank you. Stay with the commitment.